Hello everyone, so back in another video. This one is going to be about white label EMI licenses. Now obviously I had to move from a spot in the garden, got eaten by an ant. So, but yeah, going to be recording some back-to-back videos, cool content that hopefully is of great value to you guys. So if we get straight into it, the white label EMI license is super cost effective, and additionally it basically saves a lot of time. You can be onboarded very fast. So what do I mean by, obviously, like what person wants to do this? Let's say they're looking at setting up their EMI license, but obviously that's going to take a pretty good amount of time. In the meantime, or as a second operation, they could have a white label EMI license with 5-6 ready corresponding banks, an outsourced AML team, outsourced KYC team, and essentially the platform is already built for them. So it's just rebranded, obviously white label. It's rebranded. Just for they get custom fees. So obviously the original EMI is still taking a cut on those fees. Let's say it's 0.05%. Then let's say you're charging your clients 0.8%, 0.4%. You're basically just making the difference. So that can be on inward transactions, FX transactions, outward transactions. But a white label EMI is very popular. And we have many connects, but we really recommend one. It's based in London. They have a London EMI license and also a Luxembourg payments license as well for the corporation which we use. It's generally priced at between 3,500 and 5,500 Great British pounds, depending on your client book volume. Obviously, the greater the volume, the more incentivized the bank is to obviously get you onboarded. So, if you do have those clients, if you do obviously want to set up a white label EMI license, please do get in contact. You can just drop me an email, book a meeting, and it's super simple. I suppose it's only really interested for those of you who know what I'm on about when I say EMI license. But yeah, for those of you looking to set up a payment processor to onboard, clients, or maybe you have clients in the UK, clients overseas, offshore clients such as myself, a white label bank, essentially EMI, is quite a good route to go down. Again, that can then generate some cash flow, so you can set up your own license, but obviously that requires a lot more money, time, and effort. With the white label EMI license, essentially you have it all there. You're just losing a small amount of fees, but obviously the service, which is obviously having the outsourced AML, KYC, the entire platform, the corresponding banks, the regulatory aspects are already done for you. So you're basically just stuck in the white label. But there are some concerns, as obviously you have a lot less flexibility with onboarding clients. You can only be in the risk nature of the corresponding banks and the EMI license, which you're essentially renting the white label. And there's no reoccurring cost. Essentially, it's just setup fees and then the small little dip on the percentage. So that's something very funky to go down. Obviously, I'm going to make some more videos on some white label crypto stuff, some other stuff like that. And you can also do white label CFD brokers. Very popular nowadays. And again, if you wanted more info on any of these topics, just please drop me a message. I just sit here all day, serving clients, making some content that isn't being marketed in a guru way, because there's too many, idiots online trying to charge 50k professional fees for this. It's not that price at all. I told you the price. Between, those small figures I mentioned earlier, but additionally, I'll probably charge, $1,000 professional fees. It's a very simple setup for me. I'm essentially just referring you to the provider. So yeah, if you wanted more information on that, we do have a few providers, but generally speaking, we always go to one of them. Generally, the other one is based in Lithuania, but their corresponding banks do not have a broad risk appetite for clients being onboarded, as the one in London has quite broad. You can onboard iGaming, CFD brokers, adult. You can't do arms. Lots of offshore companies you can do. So super cool there. Obviously, if you're interested, then just get in touch, and yeah, see you in the next video, guys.